Hello everyone, and welcome to another vlog. As you can see behind me, I am next to another Muffler Man found in the wild here, and I'm at a fiberglass design studio that makes a bunch of these sort of figures, and they have this good old classic Muffler Man just behind me. So yeah, you can see the classic Muffler Man pose here, and there's a spot where originally a muffler would be between his arms here in his hands. So yeah, it's Bell Plastics here in Hayward, California, and they make all these really cool fiberglass figures you can see behind me. A lot of roadside interesting figures, and it looks like they actually are going to have an open house next weekend. Unfortunately, I'm one weekend early to see some of these other figures you can see behind me, but pretty nifty little classic roadside figures here. I thought it was a cool little stop. I wanted to show you. Sorry, a couple planes going overhead as well right now, but you got Paul Bunyan, even Michelangelo's David. There's a cowboy back there, the Atlas. You have an old prospector. You have Paul Bunyan. I did a Paul Bunyan video for that famous roadside attraction in Oregon, so feel free to check that out on my channel as well. But I think the most known, the most recognizable, sorry, a little windy too, the most known and recognizable of these figures is, of course, the Muffler Man. And you have Santa saying, "Ho, ho, ho, don't forget about me." That's how Santa sounds, right? But yeah, these are really cool figures. I said Paul Bunyan earlier, but this looks like another Muffler Man or two other Muffler Men, given what their hands are doing. Although, maybe not this one, because this one has the axe. So you got a Paul Bunyan over here, and that does look very similar to the one I saw in Oregon that I recorded. But yeah, quite a few different figures. There's Paul a little more up close, and you got that old prospector standing right next to him. And then the Atlas figure, as seen in New York. You got some dinosaurs, an octopus. Looks like a lot of interesting figures that unfortunately I couldn't see as well. But yeah, he's like, there be gold in Hayward. There be gold, I say. Right? That's what a prospector says. But yeah, pretty cool things. And it looks like Santa is a permanent display here. It's Christmas all year. And there's actually, as I look closer through the fence here, there's a dinosaur staring right at me too. So it looks like they have a large dinosaur and some form of an egg, maybe a dino egg above its head, and then the classic like Sinclair looking dinosaur from those gas stations as well. But pretty cool figures all around. I wish I could go in and see more of them. But yeah, these Paul Bunyan figures can actually range from 18 to 25 feet. And I can attest this one is very tall. It's as tall as the warehouse building behind it, next to the doggy diner head. And we'll go up to it just for scale. Let's look at the Muffler Man shoes compared to my very dirty shoe. I just went hiking with a friend, and that's why they're dirty. But anyway, look at that. But yeah, Bell Plastics has quite the collection here of Muffler Men and other roadside unique things, and these are very hard to come by nowadays. They're in high demand, and they almost always need repair, according to Bell Plastics. But it looks like the ones here are in pretty good shape. There are about 180 of these Muffler Men still in the US across the whole country. And they are all in different forms and taking on various looks. So as I continue to find these, I will be sure to make videos about them because I think they're just so kitschy and cool. But still a few out there. But yeah, these figures are very, very large. Here I am, and you have to go way above to see the Muffler Man. I don't even know if I got the whole thing there, but very tall, very prominent roadside attraction that was featured on a lot of freeways and streets and main streets, again, for like muffler shops. So they're still in existence, they're still around, and a lot of them have actually been repurposed. And anytime I see one of these, I have to stop, acknowledge it, record it, and it's cool to see. I forget how many are left in the US. I don't think it's a ton. So it's always very cool to see these and how they retheme these. Like we have a cowboy one behind me. Yeehaw! And they always look so happy, yet also stern. And I guess that's part of the allure. But anyway, hopefully you enjoyed these video. I do love these kind of kitschy, unique roadside figures. Let me know if there's any Muffler Men in your neck of the woods. These are always cool to see. There's still remnants of them throughout the US, so it's good to see them whenever you can. We even have a Bay Area specific doggy diner head here. But pretty interesting things in here. I might come back and check out that open house one day just to also see some of the other figures that I showed in the back here. But pretty cool. It's Bell Plastics in Hayward, California. And again, good old cowboy Muffler Man behind me. But hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please subscribe to my channel for more videos. I do podcast style videos with friends, theme park videos, a lot of Halloween videos coming up. So please feel free to check those out and subscribe, and to also subscribe to my comedy channel, which I do with my cousin, which I've linked below. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.